You'd open up the door to the house and you would just smell. You would smell this, and Mama's been cooking.
Honey, 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 honey.
And there we go, another workout, a very slow mover done, 1 hour 45 minutes, that's too long. But remember, we still tick the boxes, so auto-regulated a little bit, like fatigue is sort of high. But anyway, welcome back to a new video. Let's get showered up and dive straight into it. So, you read the title of the video, another full day of eating, roughly 2,100 calories for you to follow, okay? So depending on your requirements, that could be a bulking intake or a cutting one or even like a maintenance one, okay? But regardless, we're gonna try to strike the fine balance between high volume, satiating meals and also super tasty ones. So yes, if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's get making up your breakfast. Okay, so here we go. When it comes to breakfast, you already know, okay? We want to bank calories for later on during the day because we like eating big ass meals in the evening. But two, we don't want to fully skip it because to be optimal, we want to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. So we are still going to have something small, and that is when I am going to hook you up with a super low calorie, high protein acai bowl of peas. So the first ingredient you are going to need is some fat-free Greek yogurt. This is pretty much like that vajay stuff. Then you're going to need just a smidgen of cocoa powder. Next is going to be some frozen berries, okay? So you can go for any, but this one is pretty good, the mixed sort of black forest fruits one. So 1 bag of those. As always, to add extra sweetness, feel free to add stevia. Then you're going to need some almond milk. Again, unsweetened ideally is lower in calorie than the original one. And finally, you're going to need some popped cocoa of choice. Again, how the hell did they not get sued for this? I do not know, but that is literally all you need for this acai bowl of peace, and it's super easy, so we don't need Mr. One Take Kid or the sexy B-roll. So you know what? Let's just get making it up straight away. So we have the berries, we have some ice if you want to make it slightly thicker, which I will. Then if you want to, you can add like flavor drops. We have sucralose as a sweetener. Again, optional is some cinnamon. We have some Cocoa Pops, the cocoa powder, Greek yogurt, and almond milk. So the next thing to do... And there we go, family. A nice smoothie acai bowl the size of your head. And then, of course, we top it all off with our sprinkly dinkly duo of cereal, a puffed rice, or in this case, some Nesquik. Beautiful. Again, eating out of bowls the size of your head. And this literally took about 2 minutes to make, so super convenient in the morning. Super convenient, and yeah, that'll literally fill you up in the morning and get you going, okay? So that is going to be your first meal. Now the next meal is yet another new recipe. Woo! And that is going to be some low carb, like pizza, boats, gondola type of things. So yes, without further ado, let's go shopping for the ingredienti. Okay, so the first ingrediente you're gonna need for these pizza gondola boat things is some light cheese triangles. So ideally get the extra light Laughing Cow ones. We do have those at home, but Aldi do have sort of their own version. Next, you're gonna need a big ass packet of courgettes, any tomato of choice. The game changer ingredient to make this fully Italiano is going to be some oregano. As always, some tomato pasta sauce. Now, as far as topping goes, unfortunately today we don't have the macros for full-on pepperoni, so instead we're going to go for like a leaner deli meat. So we're going to go for this one here, the sliced cooked chicken, 1 gram of fat per 2 slices, pretty macro friendly. And then to top it, we're going to go for some lighter than light cheddar cheese. But if you know the channel, any recipe I do that involves cheese, we factor in the macros as if it's fat-free cheese, because Ireland realistically still hasn't hopped on the fat-free cheese hype, yet every other country has. So yes, just imagine this is fat-free, okay? Now for the final ingredient you're gonna need, you're probably gonna be wondering what the hell is this gonna be? You're gonna need some sweet rice cakes, not some savory ones. Although they are good, we are gonna go for the caramel ones. And that is officially everything you need for the next meal. And you're probably asking, seriously, what the hell are the rice cakes for? Look. Okay, all the pizza ingredients have been picked up, but let's just say man is partial for a bit of dessert. So yes, this recipe is a little bit more complex. So now we are gonna cue Mr. One Take Kid and Sexy B-roll in 3, 2, 1. What is up, people? Sorry if I scared you, but how many... Oh my god, there we go. I was going to say, how many dollar do you bet that I'm going to mess up? Well, I already have, so here we go. Nonetheless, I am keeping it going. One take kid. So pretty much, to make this up, oh yes, as always, full ingredienti and list, whatever, will be down below in the description box in case you want to make this up. So you're going to season up your chicken, put it in like a Tupperware with all of the vegetables and the tomato sauce, garlic, salt and stuff, and you chop up your laughing cow triangles, and then that's just pretty much the mix or the filling. Okay, you give that a nice little shake in the Tupperware, and then you're gonna score out the centers of the zucchini or courgettes in this case, or yeah, they're zucchini, aren't they? Oh dear God, this is going absolutely dreadful. Okay, but then you just stuff the courgettes slash zucchini with the mix, top it with a bit of cheese, and then you're gonna put it in a casserole dish the size of your head, wrap it in a bit of tin foil, and then pop that in the oven. Literally a recipe so easy. I mean, a monkey could make this. Okay, and they come out super well. Okay, so just leave them in until like the cheese starts to melt and the courgettes are nice and soft, and that is pretty much a wrap, my family. Here comes the sexy b-roll. Look at that bad boy, crispy cheese zucchini pizzas of peace. Goodbye. And there we have it, 2 huge long ass zucchini pizzini gondole and our rice cakes, but these are a little bit empty, so you know what, we top it with some secret birthday cake topping. Look at it, respect the thickness, and that is gonna be a wrap. Perfect. So yes, the secret topping, I haven't showed you this on the channel yet, but if you bought the recipe book, you know there's like a section with like extras, toppings, sort of little bits and bobs like snacks and stuff. This is the birthday cake chocolate topping, okay? It's super low calorie, high volume, high protein. So yes, it's an exclusive to the book. So yes, go pick it up, click the link in the bio. So for you guys, you can just coat like each rice cake with jam, but this is pretty much the whole meal, and these are literally nicely baked. You got the crispy cheese on top, and then you have your little rice cakes for dessert with the sprinkly dinkly doos. Sprinkly dinkly doos on top. So yes, that is going to be your next meal. Now let's move on with the day. And we're back in the hermit room doing a bit of coaching, checking up on the emails and the clients and stuff. But I am hooking you up big time, okay? So the next meal is technically going to be your dinner. But, you know, we also have a macro capper on these full day of eatings. And we're actually going to bake that now, okay? Yes, bake it. This is going to be a Whopper recipe. So again, a fully new one. But you know what? Scott! Oh, Jesus, Scott. Okay, what do you want? I've just picked up your lunch. Yes, and thank you. And bro, Jesus, you do not look well. You look tired and sleepy. Are you okay? Yes, I know, okay, I haven't been sleeping, stress is high, trying to provide value for this YouTube thing, so hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Well, hopefully they do hit the like button and subscribe and appreciate the work that goes into these videos. So yes, we are on to the next meal, and I need you to pick something up for me from Aldi before you leave. Okay, I guess it's good you caught me before I left, so yeah, what do you want? Actually, I'm just looking here at the ingredients. You're probably not going to be able to get everything from Aldi, so do you mind going to Dunn's? Are you taking the piss? Dunn's? Yeah, I mean, it's literally like 5 minutes down the road. It shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Dunn's is not like 5 minutes away. It's like 10 minutes away. Ooh, whoop-de-doo, 10 minutes. Okay, just go to Dunn's and pick up the ingredients for the people I need to make this recipe. Okay, just for you and your little YouTube channel, I'll go to Dunn's. Don't you dare call my YouTube channel small, okay? We are the best family around. So go to Dunn's, shut up, and tell me when you have everything. Okay, so here we go. We are at Dunn's, and oh my God, it has been a while since we have been here. Of course, we are rocking not the little bag. We're rocking the Croatian Pingo Doce bag. Pingo Doce! Pingo Doce! Pingo Doce! Anyway, here we go. This is what you're gonna need. So the first ingredient is some apples. Now here's the question. I want you to comment down below. Are you team Pink Lady or team Granny Smith? Personally, it has to be Pink Lady. Anyway, moving on. Next, you're gonna need some eggs. And I know it's completely unrelated, but we could not stop off at the bakery aisle. Oh my God, it has been so long since. Oh, look at this. They have Nutella donuts, the Oreo ones, the Terry's chocolate orange. I'm telling you, I know I want to live in America, but if there's any other place I could live, I would live in a bakery. If you could just smell this place. Beautiful. Anyway, back to the recipe. Next, you're gonna need some oats, some ground cinnamon, some vanilla extract or like flavor drops, then some unsweetened applesauce. To give it fluffiness, some baking powder. Then you're gonna need some powdered sweetener of choice, again calorie free. And finally, any nutted milky one. So yeah, you know we already got the unsweetened almond milk. And I already know, someone's gonna say, Scott, you could have got all that in Aldi. And yes, I do know that, but here's the deal. I actually came to Dunn's to bang out 2 birds with 1 stone and actually pick up some xanthan gum because we have run out and man needs his protein fluff. And you know what? I had never actually checked Dunn's before, but they do have it, so that's good to know for the future. They have a good few actually. I might pick up like 2 of those. Max Tuning fans or like Simpsons fans can relate. Miso soup. If you know, you know. But yeah, Max Tuning always says like, me so hungry. And then there is also a clip in The Simpsons where Homer's like gone on a diet and he's like, oh, me so hungry.
Me so hungry.
Of course you are.
Anyway, those are all the ingredients picked up, so let's not waste any more time. Scott, here you go. Ah, beautiful. Thank you very much, Scott. So, this recipe is a little bit more complex. After all, we are baking it. It is the Great British Bake Off. That was actually one of my favorite shows, to be honest. But anyway, okay. So, seeing as it's a bit more complex, you already know, cue the sexy B-roll. And Mr. One Take Kid in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's try redeem myself from that horrific last voiceover. But once again, a recipe that literally like a squirrel could a squirrel could make. So you get your apples, and look at this game changer slicer. We've had it for ages, but I mean, if you don't have one of these, you need to get one of them, okay? But anyway, you slice up your apples, then you put them into a Tupperware. No, I messed up again. The casserole dish the size of your head, and then in another bowl, you're gonna pretty much, you sort of season it with all of your seasoning. Oh, this is dreadful, guys. So yes, the skinny drops. Oh god, the sucralose, it's not sucralose, it's your sweetener and your cinnamon, okay? But yes, you put all of the topping ingredients into another bowl, and then you just pour the topping on top. No shit, Scott. And then you put that in the oven, okay? You're gonna just wait until it all sort of crisps up nicely. And that is once again it. It's very simple, guys. Cooking can be easy, fun, and tasty. So look at that bad boy, nice and crispy. So yeah, goodbye. And there we go, Irish fam, our hearty apple crumble, our macro capper of peace. And you know what it sort of reminds me of? On Saturday or Sunday when you're young, you would go off and play golf with your dad. Then you'd come back late after having walked 18 holes, absolutely destroyed. You'd open up the door to the house and you would just smell. You would smell this, and Mama's been cooking. And she'd be like, how was your round of golf? I cooked up a nice pie for you and a Sunday roast. That is going to be our macro capper. Again, eating out of casserole dishes the size of our head. So we're going to let this cool down, and then we're going to have that in the evening, which can only mean that we need to move on to your next proper meal, which, like I said, is going to be your dinner. And we are out banging out the steps because on this channel we tick the boxes. Comment down below. Have you banged out your steps today? And if so, how many steps have you banged out? But that is right, people. Look at the beautiful circle inside the blue box. We're at the motherland numero uno. Because as always, man has to show you what you need for dinner to be able to get shredded. And this one's a good one, actually. This one is where we're gonna eat big and out of bowls the size of our head. So yes, we're gonna have some enchiladas. So we're gonna need some tortillas, but instead of the big ones, we're gonna trick ourselves and go for the small ones. Because for one big one, you can pretty much get like 2 or even 2.5 little small ones. And on a plate, that's gonna make it feel like you have more food. So there's a pro tip. Next, you're gonna need some chopped tomatoes, and we are just in luck, the last thing of turkey mince, so the gods are shining down. Then we need some fat-free cheese. Oh, but Scott, that's not fat-free cheese. Look, I know, okay, but imagine it is, and I also know I have it at home, so I don't need it. So here we go, one take, there is the gap. Trick shot of peace. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, next you're gonna need a staple bag of mushrooms and peppers, along with a bag of some mixed vegetables. And finally, you will need a nice can of kidney beans. But yes, that is everything you're gonna need for this recipe. So without further ado, this is a little bit more of a complex one. So cue Mr. One Take Kid and the sexy B-roll in 3, 2, 1. Guys, I want you to comment down below. Do you like these One Take Kid voiceovers, or do you want me to make them super professional and redo them if I mess up like that? But anyway, okay, let me know down below. So in a wok, you are going to add your tomatoes and your turkey and your seasonings and let the turkey cook until white. You don't want to be getting food poisoning. And of course, there's the oregano. Okay, so yeah, you mix that up and then you add in your beans. You're pretty much making up like a turkey chili and all of the veggies. Okay, and you're going to let them like sort of saute into a mix, and that is going to be the filling for the wraps. Okay, Give it a nice little stir. Again, I am just completely winging this one, okay? But there you go. Nice little saute. In the meantime, you get your wraps and you're going to pretty much prepare them. So lay them out nicely on a chopping board like so. And then you just get your mix after the vegetables are pretty much nice and soft, and you just fill up your wraps. It's very simple, guys. Again, we had squirrel, we had monkey, now a hippo could make this, okay? So yes, you wrap them up, put them in another casserole dish the size of your head, top them with the cheese, and then put those, oh my god, put those under the grill to melt the cheese, and that is a wrap. Hey, literally. Oh god, there we go. Nice and melted and crispy. Goodbye. And there we have it, family. 5 enchiladas, familia mexicana, donde estamos? And yes, you're probably like, Scott, 5 enchiladas, that's pretty good, but to be honest, you've done better in the past. And yes, you know what, you're totally right. So let's see if this works. Of course, we have another bowl of the leftovers that we did not use. Again, not the size of our head, but it's still a pretty hefty bowl. Absolute feast, okay? And if you want more feasts, go click the link down below and get the recipe book. But yeah, that is literally a new recipe for you to try out, so please give it a go. And that is pretty much going to be it. Again, your macro capper is going to be the apple crumble of peas. You just heat it up, serve it with some ice cream. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of ice cream on the side, but yes, overall that is a full day of eating. Finito! And there we go, family. Let's appreciate that hustle. Much better workout today. An absolute whopper. You know it's serious when you are literally like dripping in smelly sweat, okay? And this is exactly why I don't have a girlfriend. So yes, that's the workout. Finito. Now let's finish up this video. And just like that, another video is coming to an end. Oh no, I can't. Don't worry, okay? Another video will be posted in the coming days. So yes, I know you like these ones. Hopefully you gained a bit of value from it. A few recipe ideas. If you try out any of the recipes, do let me know. So yes, depending on your requirements, that'll either be a cutting, maintenance, or bulking sort of intake for you. So hopefully you can slot yourself into one of those categories. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you liked it. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Hope you all have a good day, and see you all in the next video. Boop!